Fun fact, if I went too slow as a kid or if I wasn't understanding something, my mom would come and pop me across the back of the head and be like, "Boy, sturk." I didn't really sit there and think about it all that much. I just assumed she was calling me dumb or deaf or something. So one day, my mom was like, "It doesn't mean deaf." And I was like, "What does it mean then?" So I sat there and I was like, "Turk, Turk." Mom, were you calling us Turks our whole childhood? And apparently that's a thing that the Romanians have with the Turkish, and the Turkish people have a word that they use against Romanians. Some of the Turkish people have this Romanophobia, as it's called, and some of the Romanians have this Turkophobia. They're like a bunch of freaking racists, which is funny because there was a Turkish person who would come into my lives on a random all the time, and we would always like hit it off because of the history of our countries. Of course, neither of us shared the same sentiments as our parents, so our conversations were humorous and it was hilarious. But anyway, any Romanian I've ever asked about this has always said that it had something to do with the Russo-Turkish War 145 years ago. Now that is one hell of a grudge. And I've had this ongoing joke my whole life about how I can hold a grudge, which honestly, I can't, but it's fun to say, I guess. It boggles the mind that people can hold on to stuff like this. Because there's a lot of other people who would say that the Turkish people and the Romanian people have a really good relationship. And I'm like, but do we? But do we really? Anyway, Romanians. Voi vindecat,